Hi students, today we will discuss about for loop statements. So these are all very important. The for loop statements are used in many ways, so you can see further in your programming practice. See the definition. The for loop is in C language is used to iterate the statements. Nothing but one by one we will want to iterate the statements by incrementing the value. It is frequently used to transfers the data structure like the array and linked list. So it will be used in data structure. So that is the reason for loop is very important. So see the syntax here, very simple syntax. For is a keyword here. Expression one is nothing but here you will going to do initialization. This is expression one. Again expression two, here you will going to check the condition checking. Again expression C 3, here you will going to do the increment, that is called it as modification, increment or decrement you can able to do it. So inside that, so open the braces, so that is very important to create a body for the for loop. So the body is created here you will going to write the code so according to your requirement. So that is code whatever the if it is true, this expression 2 is true, definitely it will going to be executed the code over here in the body, inside the body. So initialize expression. So this is the flow chart. You can see that initialize expression is nothing but this one, expression one. That is again test the expression means expression two here again. So execute the body. If expression two is true, then it will going to execute the body. So if the expression is two is false, immediately it will come out of the program. Okay. So then if you want to modify, you can modify increment or decrement. So if you do the increment, again loop continues. So as per your exact requirement, you can able to do like this. So we will see the steps for loop. So you can able to see this diagram. So very simple one. So first you can able to see the number one it initialization you will going to do here. So after initializing values to the variables, you will go to the next step, that is second. So the condition checking of that initialization value. So there will be expression in the condition. So using that value, you will want to check the condition. So that is one thing. Again, if this condition is true, immediately it will come into the body, inside the body. So that is fourth, you can able to see. Third is if it is true. Fourth is if it is true, it will enter into the body. Again, the statement will going to be executed. Fifth, so you can able to do the updation or modification. So do that one. So if the updation is done, again it come back to the condition checking. If the condition is true, again same. So go to the fourth step, again execute it. If condition is false, so that makes immediately the control comes out of the program, nothing but from the for loop body. Okay, it will come out of the for loop body. So you can able to see the diagram here, very simple diagram. So we will execute a real scenario in the IDE. So we can execute in the IDE, that is code blocks. So what I do here, I will introduce the variables, some variables here. So let me take so regarding this is for loop, for loop, for loop. Here I will going to introduce the variable, that is integer a. I will going to take a or your choice, that is I will take commonly, everyone take, that is I. Okay, so here I will want to write something like for open the bracket, that is the syntax. First you have to initialize, that is the reason why I is equal to 0, I will want to initialize. So in the statement again I is less than or equal to, that is up to your choice, just I'm taking like this, or I will want to take 5 again. So I is, I will want to increment here. So this is how you will want to write the for loop syntax. So this is the real scenario you can able to see. So yeah, so when I is equal to 0, I initialize the value I is equal to 0. So if 0 is less than 5, it is true. 0 is less than 5, it is true. So when it is true, you have to print some statement. So I will going to print something like issue like print printf printf sorry printf, anything if you want. That is percentage d. I will going to mention how many how many iterations will going to happen. That one also I will going to mention percentage d here. So I will going to print like this. This is my home. This is my home. Like that I will want to print. And just next line. So very good, very helpful. If you give the next line, that will be helpful to you to understand the program very clearly. So you comma here again, just mention the variable. So it's fine. So mention the semicolon to end the statement. Everything is fine now. So y is equal to 0. It's very clearly indicates it's an initialization. So run this again, execute this. So you can able to see. Uh, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will show you like this. You can able to see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it is executing because we are starting from 0 to 5. So 0 is true. That is the reason why it is printing this is my home. First time, that is 0th time. So how many times it is printing? Totally it is printing 5 times. Sorry, 6 times. Okay. If I would have taken 1 year, suppose if I would have taken 1 year, so definitely it will want to print only 5 times. You can able to see that one. No problem in that. Just build and run it. So see, so we'll want to find 5 times here. So this is how we're going to do the for loop condition. I think you people are understood. Thank you. Thank you.